Everybody, welcome back to the Weiner Wellness Week, hosted by World of Wellness and Nutritional Frontiers. I'm Tracy Stroup, and I'll be your host this morning, along with Jamie Dorley, CEO and owner of both Nutritional Frontiers and the World of Wellness, and Joe Messino, the godfather of nutrition, facility director. Guys, yet another day of awesome education. It's been so much fun. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, Dr. Tracy, Joe?
Morning, James.
Still on the board. I just want to thank everyone. The first couple of days have been fantastic. More and more people are coming in live.
Yeah, coming in
The
live.
juice bar is rocking.
It was.
We got Brady's Berries Blast still kicking. Can't even get that one out. We got so many different free smoothies here, of course. So come on down for a free smoothie. Got all the samples over there rocking.
Yep, rocking it.
I love it. About 10 different chewables, including the Probzyme, of course, our first formulation, and Douglas Labs even jumped into
They
the party
stepped up, didn't they? Yeah.
Their vitamin D chewables and gummies have been a
Big hit. Yeah.
I love them. Every time I go over there, I got to grab one or two. And then we got the new juice machine. So all the pro colors that have been new and improved, of course. Same great flavor, but new and improved formulations. And then we got the free organic food from 11 to 2, workshops all day. So it's going to be a great day today. And I just want to thank everyone for all the support so far as we relaunch the World of Wellness.
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
you know, that's a great way to put it. Relaunch. I like that because we're relaunching a whole new concept and a whole new energy, a whole new place, you know, and it's, we still have the history behind us. We still have,
we got a lot of history.
Yeah.
History of the World Part 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Great
But
movie.
boy, you know, when people come in, they do see the difference. They feel the difference, right, James? You can see it. And when their eyes open up and the energy is just changed. So,
and when I told everyone, this is our community health center, right? It is a business, of course, but we built this for the people that has been supporting us all these years.
Yeah.
And all the new people that want to support us, or maybe didn't even know about us.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a great opportunity for us to reconnect with old friends, meet some new people, and help as many people as we can.
You know, in the last couple of days, I've had so many people come in and say, I haven't been here since Dr. Weiner. This is my first time back.
Wow, it's almost 4 years.
Yeah. So we're bringing them back, and that's great. Yeah, all the new ones are coming in. All the old ones are coming in. So good lineup today, too.
And we had some great lectures this week. I mean, some of the highlights that I really enjoyed. Obviously, Joe, yours on oxygen was great. Jamie,
I understand I had the most views this time so far.
Well,
I'm sure you did.
Watch it.
Touche. Yeah, he just has it on repeat all day long, Jamie. He's just up in the game.
In his house, right?
That's right.
Even Dr. Warren came in yesterday and said, I watched your talk on oxygen, and I didn't know a lot of that. I said,
right. Well, Joe, you're a great presenter, and you don't mess around. Like, you do your research, and I think that's fabulous. Jamie, I really enjoyed yours, the SPMs and just the inflammation. Such a simple nutraceutical, such a great impact. Like, it's for everybody. And of course, Jeff did his on allergy reversal.
I've been using them myself, and I do 2 to 4 a day. And I do notice that my calves that were really sore for a long time haven't been bothering me at all.
Yeah.
The hips feel like they're more in alignment, you know, doing the cardio and stuff. So I definitely noticed a difference. I feel like everything's being more oiled up. And I haven't even really been in to see the chiropractor enough the last 2 weeks because they've been so busy.
Yes, so, that's right.
I love the new formulation, and I've been using at least 2 every day.
Sometimes
me
4
too.
A day. 2 a day has been working great for me for some things, but I think I might step it up to 4 and see if it'll work on that old war injury in the knee. You know, what do you think? That's an old one, James.
Injury.
It's an old one.
Civil War, Revolution.
Civil War.
It was the war with the hospital. That's what it was. They screwed up the operation, of course.
The SPMs, like I said, I had a great testimony with my son, but I have another testimony, Jamie, because I don't think people know how important just base nutrition is. And that's what we teach here at the World of Wellness and at Nutritional Frontiers. Again, my son, 11, right? He's in the he knows everything phase. And he wasn't eating the way I was trying to get him to eat. So he got a canker sore on the side of his tongue. And I mean, you know how that can be. And especially canker sores in boys and canker sores in girls are different. It's like a man cold. He just was like, oh, I can't eat, I can't swallow. It's such drama, right? So I got the Frontier Multi because most of the time what I've noticed with people is that's a B vitamin deficiency. And I gave him 2 because on the label it's 4 capsules. So I gave him half dose. And from last night to today on 2 capsules of Frontier Multi, like better, almost completely gone. So that's how fast nutrition can work when you're depleted. So he had 2 more this morning. And my guess is by the time he comes home from school, and this thing has been like raving for 3 days. Like I tried homeopathy, I tried this, and then it was like, oh, B vitamin deficiency, like, clicked. So there's yet another testimonial on the formulations that we have at Nutritional Frontiers and how fast they work.
Right.
It was life-changing for me because I don't have to hear him cry and scream around about it.
Yeah, well, that's great how you can help your family, friends, yourself, and so many other people. And I often tell people that they need to have some type of coach or healthcare professional to lean on. Yesterday I had a patient that's been there a long time, and she met with Dr. Ashley Razi. And after she's done, she's like, thanks. She goes, I know I was really, reluctant or skeptical. She's like, I thought I knew what to do, but she really fine-tuned the program for me.
Yeah.
And Ashley's really focusing on female health, but she'll meet males, of course, too. And she does a lot of GI work and also the weight loss. And
lots.
I like what she does. She actually customized the meal plan. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Where I'm more simple. Hey, here's the foods I think people think they know what to eat, but she actually puts it on a program so you know exactly what to eat and when to eat. And you need that, especially at the beginning. If you want dramatic changes, you need a dramatic change in the program.
You do. Customization is everything when it comes to, we all have to do that for our health. Nobody's supplement protocol is the same, and nobody's diet should be exactly the same. But getting someone to customize, it's the hard part. You usually can't do it yourself. That's why Ashley's so important.
Ashley's so great at what she does. She's just so easy to work with, so smart. And she's had success with everything she's done with weight loss and women's health. She's just a great addition to the world of wellness. So we're so lucky to have her there. And free Zytoscans, right? Let's talk a little bit about that because we haven't talked about it this week.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Yeah, we have a great opportunity this Thursday, September 30th, the last day of the month. We have an opportunity because there are some openings. I know we normally do these on Saturdays, so I think people will caught off guard a little bit. However, we have availability, and the Zytoscan will actually do what Jeff does with technology. So he does it manually. She does it with the technology, and help really zero in on maybe what some of your challenges may be.
Right.
And she can scan for thousands of different things that you're exposed to and help customize the program.
Right.
It's a non-invasive test, highly reproducible and highly accurate.
Yeah.
And the great thing is that we have that available on Thursday. And during the Wellness Week, we do those at no cost.
Yeah, no cost.
It's a great way to meet with Ashley, do the scan, pick up some things that you may need to fix right away, and maybe some other things you're really unaware of. And that's the part I like the most about the Zytoscan.
And like you said, it can scan for thousands of things in a matter of minutes. It would take Jeff hours to do that. But then she's many times sends those people to Jeff afterwards. Then he fine tunes the dosing on what she's recommending. So they work great together.
Yeah,
so
it's a great one.
The free Zyto testing this week.
You just simply have to call in.
412-922-9355. Come on in and sign up any way you want. Come in, call us. Just don't fax us. Yeah, just give us a call. We'll get you on there for either Thursday or Saturday. No problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Dr. O's up first today.
Let's take a look. Who's on the game plan?
Dr. O has got chiropractic, neurology, and rehab.
So good at that all the time.
He is.
Well, he just, he really breaks it down for people, the simplicity and the value of it, not just when you're injured, but when you're feeling good. I think that's one of the things that we start to change, as well as the mindset of, hey, wait till you get sick and then invest in your health, where we're more of, hey, let's prevent all of those things. And chiropractic, I think people always thought it was just for injuries, but he uses it for injuries and rehabilitation, but also preventing injuries. That's a big thing with athletes and just people in general, especially if you work out. you can get out of alignment just a little bit and you can create injury in your body. So chiropractic is valuable as a maintenance protocol. I get adjusted once a month locally here. And I don't have aches or pains, but I think I contribute that to, not from getting adjusted. That keeps me from having aches and pains.
Absolutely. It can help with your performance, whatever that level is. Maybe you just want to walk, right?
Yeah.
Maybe activities of daily living like shopping and, doing things around the house are challenging for you. Going up and down stairs. These are all things that you may not look at as performance, but I do, right? So regardless of what your lifestyle is, chiropractic can take you from A to Z.
Right.
And I think it's undervalued. I think sometimes we just think, and a lot of people that I present it to say, oh, well, it's just for your back pain. And my friend's wife says, well, don't you have to keep going? I said, only if you want to continue to feel good.
Yeah.
I said, you got to eat every day.
Yeah. And how long do I have to take these supplements? How long do you plan on eating?
As long as you want, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's undervalued. I'll give you an example, right? We all know Sidney Crosby, one of the best hockey players ever. I was actually at your house when this happened. We were watching the New Year's game.
Yeah.
At the end of the period, he had his head down, and the guy nailed him pretty good.
Yep.
And he was out. I
Yes.
mean, he was knocked out. He was out of commission. He was at UPMC for 6 to 8 weeks with zero improvement.
Yeah.
They diagnosed him with a concussion. Well, here comes Dr. Ted Carrick. I'll never forget on the radio says, look at this quack. He went to Life University. That's Mark Madden on the sports show, right? Yeah, Life University.
Well, he's a picture of health.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
400 pounder.
Yeah.
So when he went to, finally they brought him Dr. Ted Carrick in, who's trained a lot of my doctors on the neurology behind chiropractic. This guy's a genius. When he diagnosed Crosby, not with a concussion, but whiplash. And if you remember, Crosby was he didn't show improvement for months.
Yeah. They thought he was done
for 2 months.
Yeah.
It was about 6 months, 7 months, and he still wasn't having any improvement. Headaches, sensitive to light, pain, so they kept saying concussion. Anyway, Dr. Ted Carrick, one of the trainers and a leading chiropractor in the country and the world, diagnosed him with whiplash. Crosby saw improvement right away.
Yep.
And how many years ago was that?
Oh,
7 years ago?
A long time. Yeah.
Have you seen him have a problem since? He's won 2 more Stanley Cups.
No.
He's been one of the top performers, not only in the Penguins, but in the league. And all because he was open-minded. He was unhappy with his results. And rather than continue to do the same
lack of
thing
results.
same thing over and over, he seeked out the best in the world. And even though this Dr. Carrick was ridiculed, he was the one that brought Crosby back. Have you heard that story on the news?
No.
Have you heard that from the Penguins? Have you heard that from Mark Madden or anybody else? Absolutely not. Why? Because he's not a UPMC guy. So I don't care where he's from. The guy got him results, and he's a neurology chiropractor.
Yep.
And that's what Dr. Orbach's going to talk about today. So,
and Doc, you see patients come in for him. There are some from wheelchairs to athletes, everything in between, because chiropractic is for everybody, no matter what. No matter what your
I don't
condition.
care what age or health level you're at. My kids go to the chiropractor. My family goes. I go. I think it's fantastic. I love the fact that the chiropractors here, Dr. Orbach and Dr. Phil, they both do a full chiropractic service. It's not just the adjustment. The old snap, crackle, and pop. It's so many people can get in and out.
Yeah.
They don't do that. The adjustment is just part of it. But they adjust everything from the head to the toes, right? They do stretching. They do the muscle therapy. I had an issue with my shoulder where I was doing some new exercises when I was traveling, and I couldn't really get this arm back over my seat to reach my bag. That's how it hurt. And I kept saying it's in the shoulder, but I think it's the chest muscle. When Dr. Orbach did that stretch fly at the end he does, immediately I could tell a difference in 90% improvement right away. So a lot of times, a woman was in yesterday, it's probably your chest is tied in. So all these muscles and bones are all tied together. And with his 20 years experience, he knows what to do.
Yep.
And often when the muscles are tight, they're going to pull you out of alignment. And even though the pain was in the shoulder and back in the tricep, it was really stemming from tight muscles in the chest. So that's the type of doctor you're getting when you come to World of Wellness. They're not just going to adjust. They're going to look at all those other ancillary muscles and connective tissue to see what is the best thing for you. And then we have other technologies that are available too. So we have the adjusting, we have the muscle therapy, we do the dry needling now, the cupping, the laser, so many different therapies.
I know.
And the
it's
compression
amazing.
boots. Let's not forget those. Love those things.
Yeah, I had an athlete in yesterday, young guy in his 20s. He was a big wrestler for South Fayette and Clarion. And I showed him the compression boots. He knew exactly what they were. He loved it. He said, "Oh, wow, I didn't know you guys had that stuff." So a lot of great things. I'm excited to see Dr. Orbach. And at 10 o'clock, who's this Dana Messina?
Kanji?
Yeah. I mean, who is that?
Wow. What a great name.
What a great name.
Yeah, that's my beautiful daughter, Dana. Yeah. We recruited her in. She's going to be our essential oil specialist.
Oh, and that's awesome.
On today, how to use them in everyday life, essential oils.
So what are some of the things? I mean, you got over here. He smells like cloves so much over here. So I don't know whether to hug him or push him away here. So what is
you're getting your limbic response right now, Jamie.
Yeah.
You say limbric?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Limbic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's so many different applications for the essential oils. They're for immune system health, mood, oral health, all kinds of things. And what's really nice now is they have applicators that you can take this orally. They have them with a rub-on applicator, so you can put them on different parts of the body. Many different things.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It can be. It can be. But there's a formulation she's going to talk about called On Guard. And it's a real specific combination of oils for the immune system. And it's amazing. It can work for your teeth. It can work for your overall immune system. We're going to have it. Yep. Yes, we are. We're having them.
On Guard's one of my favorite. We have the hand soap. We use the formula for house cleaning. They have laundry detergent. So we use that all in our house, all essential oil based stuff. So yeah, it's really useful. And, the one thing that Dana and I were chatting about was that you can use it for everyday life. Like they have shampoos, they have toothpaste, all these things that you buy at the grocery store all the time. You can buy in a natural essential oil based formulation that is healthier. There's no fluoride, there's no toxins. It's just such a great way to put it into your life.
Cloves have been used by dentists for hundreds of years, right?
Yeah.
I had a little toothache a few years ago, and I was up at Pharmacy, and they gave me a little bit. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
It was minutes.
Yeah. Remember, first time I learned about it was that movie Marathon Man. Did you ever see that? Dustin Hoffman. And they were drilling a hole in his tooth to get him to talk, and then they kept rubbing clove on it, oil of clove. Yeah. So she's going to give us some uses for everyday life, which I think a lot of people don't understand how versatile essential oils are.
Yeah. And the interesting thing was the original formulation of On Guard was from the herbs that back during the bubonic plague, the thieves would go in and rob the dead bodies, and they would put all these different herbs to protect them, from getting it. And none of the thieves got sick because they used a bunch of herbs and oils to keep them safe. So that was like one of the original combinations of that.
Phil, we weren't around in the bubonic plague.
I'm just saying.
He's like,
these type of therapies have been around
maybe in another life.
Centuries. For centuries. There's over 600 mentions of oils in the Bible and how to use them. So it's just amazing that they are a forgotten art. So I'm excited.
Two of
to
the
hear
three wise men, frankincense and myrrh, right?
Yeah.
So we'll have those too.
And then our favorite Jamie Dorley is up. If labels
Jamie's
could
back.
talk, what would they say?
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I know the SPMs are real technical. I did Beauty and the Beast on Saturday. That was a big hit. And it was interesting when I continue to look at these topic of if the labels can talk. There's actually devices now that will read the labels.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm not sure what they're telling them.
Yeah.
So, they're able to read label, I guess, because people may not have the vision capabilities or the understanding. But I'm going to break down labels because it's so challenging for people, even for our team. I mean, we do our product development team, and we're looking at some of these labels out there. I always get the question, well, how come it doesn't say gluten-free on the label? How come it doesn't say this? Why does it say that? Well, we're going to help you break down labels for food, for over-the-counter medications, for prescriptions, and then for nutraceuticals. And that way, when you get done watching this, you actually have a strategy in place. And then I'm going to also present to, as part of the presentation, that we do a free service at World of Wellness. If you bring your vitamin bottles in, we will actually review the vitamin bottles and help you read the labels.
Right.
And Jeff even says, you know, he can usually cut by 50% the amount of different products you're taking.
Yeah. Exactly.
I always guarantee at least a third I'll cut back, because we want to show you more comprehensive formulas.
Right.
The goal isn't to take every single nutrient out there. The goal is to have a solution for whatever your program is, and also your budget. You know, I think what happens, people get excited. They hear quercetin and they go out and buy the quercetin, and L-lysine and they buy that, and C and D, and they buy all these ingredients. Then they have so many bottles. Even for me, I got to continually, it's like a snowball. I got to keep packing in the amount of products, because if not, the temptation is to keep taking more and more, especially when I have access to all the products sitting there. So this is a fun topic. It's a little technical, but I try and keep it down to everyone's level. And I want it so that when you watch this, you can learn and you can apply these things right away. And like I said, it's a nice, fun topic today, so I'm excited for it. A couple little updates. And so we're going to go through that at 11 o'clock today. If you have products you want us to review, bring them in during the week, okay? If you're not able to get here, you can always email the pictures in, or set up a time to schedule with Jeff, and he'll do that as part of his presentation. In fact, one of our speakers, Paulina Petrusevich, her team actually does this for all their clients, and they have the basket of shame.
That's right. I forgot about that.
You leave their office with those products. And when people say, well, I bought that, she goes, well, you wasted your money. Don't ever buy them again. And you're not allowed to leave here because these products are no good. She throws it right. Tracy will tell you the basket's like this big, right?
It's huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we need a basket of shame here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
All right.
That'd be a good idea.
Great.
So, but last but certainly not least today is Erin Carey. She is the host of a podcast called Sparking Wholeness. She gets thousands and thousands of downloads. She actually did a program with Nutritional Frontiers on the Remove Complete kit. It was very successful. And she's going to do mindful eating, how to nourish your brain and body and have a better relationship with food. Her story is she overcame a diagnosis of bipolar schizophrenia with nutrition. So that's how she got started. She knows the value of food. She's a great resource, and she's just a really sweet person. So she's coming back and sharing part of her story and how she established a better relationship with food to actually heal her body. So good stuff today. I'm going to watch
this when I do my cardio tomorrow, because I think a lot of people may not realize that the power of food, positive or negative, right, on the brain. Most people that are unhealthy, they're probably not eating because they're hungry. It's usually because they're addicted to that food and how it affects your neurotransmitters in your brain. Right?
The feel-good transmitters.
And you almost feel good when you have that peanut butter blizzard. I tell you what, it tasted real good
for a minute,
for a short time.
Good.
And then,
and then it's like all the side effects kick in, and the regret and the mood and the depression and all those things. So it's real. I've experienced it. I think everyone has. I remember playing sports as a kid. If you win the game, you get ice cream.
Yeah.
If you lose a game, you may get two, right? It's like, anything to help with those transmitters in the brain and those chemicals. So I'm excited for this one. I think that's a must-see for everyone, especially if you struggled with food over time. And the food's very, very addicting. They've showed that it's more addicting than some of the strongest recreational drugs out there. And people do embrace it. They'll say, hey, my Diet Coke or my Doritos or Mountain Dews or fast foods or whatever they are. Now, I would never stop a woman from having chocolate, but
dark chocolate.
Yeah, that could be
all
fatal.
These other things you got to get control over, because if not, I think that's probably one of the biggest issues people have.
Chemicals that are in these food products out there, they're not real foods, and the chemicals are designed to be addicting. So
that's right.
And these biochemists that are making these the food additives.
Yeah.
They're paid big bucks because they get you addicted to these foods.
That's right. Follow the money.
Follow the money.
Talk about money. I don't want to get sidetracked, but I look around when I go to some of the stores. These chips and sodas and stuff, they're really expensive. You get a whole day of nutrients for what you buy one bag of chips for.
That's right.
So, when you start looking at the budgetary issues, look at what you're buying daily, weekly, and monthly that you could redirect to what I call the food-based nutraceutical budget.
Right.
So I'm excited for that one. I'm glad you brought it back.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for your commentary this morning and for everything that you're doing. Make sure you stop in at the Weiner Wellness Week. See everybody at World of Wellness. Get your products. We have deep discounts going on. Call in your orders, and you can even fax them. So thank you guys for being here this morning. We are getting ready for Dr. Orbach next.
He's in the wings. He's right over here.
He's in the wings. He's ready. All right. Thank you all. And we will see you all day.
Thanks,
Tune
guys.
in.
Have a great day.
All right, guys. Stay tuned. Dr. Orbach is up next.